it's safe to say that these days, America as a whole, we're tired of the radical Democrats. But Black Americans today, whoo, we sick of them.
I just want to say, I grew up a Democrat, and I've always been a Democrat until I met this man right here. I'll tell you what. He will not have to worry about nobody in my family ever voting for a Democrat again. Okay?
Don't you just love that guy?
Yes, sir.
Don't you just love that guy? I tell you, it has been a very exciting day. You guys, not one person left here. You're still here yelling and screaming. So my word is, Wildwood, are you in the house?
Definitely in the house.
Wildwood, are you in the house? Thank you guys for all your support. And how about a great shout out for Metro Exhibits, baby. We made it all happen. All because of you. Thank you.
Hey.
I'll see you guys on the 14th.
USA! USA! Hey! Man, we really have to give Trump a lot of credit. Not only for actually molding our country in a better direction, but also being, honestly, as much as this is going to, suck to say, he's almost like the martyr for people waking up off of the Democratic plantation. Thank God he's, with us and not actually a martyr, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, Trump being in the president, when he was the president, hated him so much as a liberal Democrat, had no reason to, genuinely couldn't tell you why. Once he was not the president no more and Joe Biden came in, I regretted my decision. Immediately, I realized, like, oh, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to just listen to this Democratic lie no more. I'm gonna have to actually start doing some research because, bro, these people are lying. But as it relates to the man in the video, the first black man who spoke, I don't know either one of these gentlemen's names, but he said that he's gonna make sure that his family doesn't vote Democrat ever again. Ouch. Maybe that's because I can't remember who was the guy who said that they'll have black people voting Democrats for the next 50 years or 150 years, something like that. Can't remember right now. I don't want to misquote, but it was something along the lines of that. We seeing today that statement become null and void. I honestly thought I was going to be a Democrat forever. Seriously. I thought that, hey, this means Democrat every single time. But it just got more and more radical. Even despite in wake of what's happening to Trump, you have so many people that are Democrats now turn into Republican or more moderate or, whatever, but they're all jumping that Democratic plantation. It's not, I wouldn't even call it a trend. I call it what it is. This is what happens when you continue to minimize, the black vote, minimize the people's voices, and raise all these prices for everything. Joe Biden and the radical left is trying so hard to convince us that America does not want Trump back in that office. This was in New Jersey, I believe, in a city that only housed around 5,000 residents. Turned up to be 80,000 people. Shout out to my guy Lou Valentino, who's also in attendance. But yeah, they started lining up as early as like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning for him to show up later that night. I think he didn't speak to maybe between 4 and 6 p.m., something like that. But woo! Look at that Trump support.
Okay.
They got signs that say no CRT.
Bring back Aunt Jemima!
Aunt Jemima.
Bring back Aunt Jemima! USA!
Who was Aunt Jemima?
It's like they're getting ready for a party.
They are. Anytime I'm watching these videos, one of the first thoughts that I'm having is 81 million votes? Seriously? He really got that many? Really?
Trump, all right.
These people finally figured out. This is more than politics.
Definitely
This is a
more.
movement.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Black Conservative 24.
They love the man.
Huge, big league.
Man, they love them some Trump.
God bless Donald Trump. Amen.
I know.
Amen.
Don't look like a Democrat. Get yourself a Trump hat.
Yeah.
I need to get me a Trump hat.
God bless that man.
This is incredible.
Wow. It's like a rock star is in town. It's insane.
This is madness. I'm over here like, yo.
Look at all those people. I read a report that said over 80,000 people.
Yes, over 80,000, man. This is insane, bro. Wow. Only thing I'm mad at is I ain't there. You know, y'all don't be telling me about none of the Trump events and stuff like that. I'll be finding out late, and I gotta call Lou Valentino and tell him how jealous I am that he gets to go, and I don't know. You know what? I got beef with Lou Valentino. I'm gonna call him and tell him I'm initiating the beef. I wanna know.
That's impressive.
More than impressive.
So many people here. There's so many people here. Man, over 100,000 people. If this was supposed to be, you know, they thought they'd hit 40. So they more than doubled it, but you can't even see the end. I wish we didn't have the press here. I wish we moved them the hell back so they'd have, because they can't see in the back. You know, I always tell the press, turn your cameras around to show the audience, okay? They never do it.
Of course not.
Look, fake news. They never do it. They never do it.
Of course they're not going to do it because it's not going to fit within their narrative and their rhetoric about how Biden is actually America's first. And that's simply not the case. They try to make it seem like Trump does not have the world, you know, and really his fingertips at this point. We need this man in office. It's more than him. He represents so much more than just Trump, for sure. We're going to watch this at the end. We're going to watch this again. Oh, it says NFL Lawrence Taylor and Otis Anderson. Okay. All right. NFL players up in this thing. All right.
I just want to say, I grew up a Democrat.
Same here.
And I've always been a Democrat.
Same here.
Until I met this man right here.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what. He will not have to worry about nobody in my family ever voting for a Democrat again. Okay.
Don't you just love that guy? Don't you just love that guy? I tell you, it has been a very exciting day. You guys, not one person left here. You're still here yelling and screaming.
They're gonna rock with Trump now.
So, my word is, Wildwood, are you in the house?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear
I ain't even from Wildwood, y'all, but you know, that day I would have been.
you. Wildwood, are you in the house? Thank you guys for all your support. And how about a great shout out for Metro Exhibits, baby? We made it all happen. All because of you. Thank you.
Tell y'all one thing. If Trump is a racist, he's horrible at this. Somebody needs to go teach him how to be a better racist, because, bro, him bringing up black people and giving us a voice and allowing us to speak and also promote whatever we want to promote. Y'all seen that right at the end. Come on, dog. That man, he want our demise. I bet you can't get 10 Biden supporters to come up there and do that. Not even 10. Unless they did. And then which, if you need to get in contact with him, hit up Stormy Daniels. Oh, and at one point in Donald Trump's speech, he even coined the new phrase, MAGAnomics. He said that MAGAnomics is right in front of us and Bidenomics will soon be behind us. Oh my gosh, MAGAnomics, huh? I like it. Now keep in mind, the Democratic Party is working very diligently, to make life hard for Trump even if he becomes the president again. Seriously. They're trying to set it up to where that even if he becomes the president, life is hard. You know, they're trying to pass bills, change legislation, and prevent Trump from being successful at becoming the president, for sure. They are attempting to validate the electoral votes and working to take military/Secret Service privileges away from him as well. Y'all keep this in mind, man. They doing everything that they can. That's why we gotta go red, man. We gotta go red. These Democrats, bro, they ain't doing nothing for us. So now, for the people who say, oh man, here's another black guy, just grifting and get approval from the white people and this, that, and the third, how much people paying you. Ain't about none of that. And it ain't about the stimulus check either for me. It's about policy. And here's one of the things that me and him agree on.
We will not let them release illegal alien criminals into your streets. I will shift massive portions of federal law enforcement to immigration enforcement. And on day one, we will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in American history. No country can sustain what we're going through. It cannot be sustained, what we're going through. Millions and millions of people are taking over our cities, our suburbs. It cannot be sustained by any country.
So yeah, outside of the stimulus check, for me, I want that border to be closed. I want that border to be secure. I want people to come through due process. Are there some issues there that we need to work out? For sure. Everything ain't just fixed, but dog, this is not sustainable. And also, it's also putting a danger to not only myself, but other communities as well. My children, your children. It's a threat to your jobs. It's a threat to your vote. It's a real big threat. Now, let's go ahead and let me scroll up real quick. What else did he say that I want to bring up in this discussion? He also talked about
the radical Democrat extremists get their way. They will have a federal law on abortion in the 8th and 9th month and even executing the baby after birth. It's okay. They want to execute the baby. They have laws. You look at the governor, the former governor of Virginia, execute the baby after birth. We will decide. You remember. But you can't do that. And the 8th month and the 9th month, they are the radical ones.
Woo! Now, listen, people who support long-term abortion, not my thing, man. First of all, I'm pro-life for sure. I believe in God. I believe that, I'm a God-fearing man and things of that nature. So my beliefs don't line up with that for sure. However, Trump, while maintaining his belief, he also does not want to propose a national ban as the left continues to try to perpetuate. They're trying to say that he wants a national ban. And he clearly came out and said that he's going to make it a state by state thing where y'all vote state by state. And I think that that's more than fair. That's more than accommodable. And the Democrats have nothing as it relates to that. Like, he just took away all the ammo as it pertains to that, but they're going to keep, doing what they do. But as it relates to this, I just appreciate a man who stands on his beliefs while also being able to recognize the difference in beliefs from the American people and still be able to make a decision that accommodates everybody. But if you look at what the radical left is doing, yes, they are definitely trying to do some choppy things. I'll just say it, just for the sake of the platform that I'm on, I'm gonna keep it clean like that. They're trying to chop these lives up, and it's not okay, man. There's so many different things that you could do. They say my body, my choice. How about you choose condoms? How about you choose birth control? How about you choose celibacy? So many other things you can do. Hey, worst case scenario, just go cold turkey.